I affirm that I am not or no longer human.
I understand
understand
that if
that
I
if I
request or provide identifying information, my
my
access to Paranormal
Paranormal
Anonymous will be revoked. I am ready to connect.
Hi,
Hey,
what's up?
oh man, I don't know. What's up with you?
Not not much, really. Just trying to meet people. I'm pretty new to this, you know, I guess whole world, so I'm just trying to learn more about it. This is a nice way to do it.
Kind of hard to meet people on an anonymous app.
Well, not like I'm not trying to like meet people like, you know, actually make friends. I'm just I don't know. I
That's
just
okay.
think it's a
I'm
good
just
way to
pulling your
learn
leg.
about.
It's cool.
Oh, cool.
So you're new?
Yeah, I am. I am. What about you?
Oh, I'm not new. What's
No.
uh what's your deal? What happened to you?
Oh, well, I'm a it sorry. It still feels weird saying it out loud to people, but I'm a vampire. Um I died pretty recently, a couple of months ago. Um but are you?
I'm a werewolf.
Oh wow. What's that like?
Pretty cool. Low maintenance.
Hmm.
How'd you die?
Um I just I pretty much was just unlucky. Um the vampire that killed me did so accidentally. Um
That's a fucking lie.
well, I mean, they she didn't mean to. It just it's easy to get just carried away with, you know, things in the moment.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
Why do you think that's a lie?
Seems like a good excuse to hide behind.
But why hide behind it? I mean, she could have just left me dead and then really been able to hide behind it, right?
She could have. So why didn't she? Did you guys know each other?
No, not really. We met the first time that night.
One night stand or
Yeah, that's how it started.
sure isn't how it ended.
Hmm. Well, so how did you become a werewolf?
Another werewolf scratched me. Not so interesting of a story. Did you know she was a vampire when you went to bed?
No, you didn't. Didn't really know much about her. That then. We she's been helping me since she's killed me. So I guess she kind of has to. I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but
How's she been helping you?
just helped me adjust, and I couldn't really continue living my the life that I had, so she kind of helped me start to figure things out. I haven't really done much, but I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you on here if she's helping you?
Oh, she actually recommended. Um, she thought it would be like good exposure, I guess, meeting other supernatural and just kind of talking. She thought it would help me process and adjust.
Mm. What do you need to process?
I I died. I feel like that's a lot.
Sure.
I also have to drink blood to survive, and I mean I'm literally a monster. I just it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, sorry. I so anyway, what have you come onto this app before? This ad before?
A few times. It's interesting.
Yeah. You just think it's interesting to.
I feel a responsibility to roll the dice, see if there's any young werewolves that need help.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
Got to take care of each other.
Yeah.
I like to come on
Have
here
you
for inspiration too sometimes,
inspiration?
if there are no werewolves around.
What's the inspiration for?
Life, goals.
Well, that's cool. What's have you met anyone that has inspired you? And
Oh, plenty.
okay, I mean, if you want to tell me about it, I mean, this is where I just kind of wish you would talk a little more here.
I don't usually stay on for so long with people like you. So,
Oh, like
don't have that many questions.
people like me.
Yeah.
Is that vampires or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've heard a little bit about werewolves and vampires not liking each other. That's. Can you tell me about that?
I mean, I don't know what there is to tell.
I mean, why?
I don't know.
And you don't like vampires.
I like hunting vampires.
Oh.
We all have a purpose,
Okay.
kid. Don't worry about it.
How do you hunt vampires?
What do you mean, how do I hunt vampires?
How do you hunt them? What's your process?
My process. Well, on the full moon, it's a bit easier. Don't really have to think about it. It just happens. Though I try to make sure I'm near a city where there's some suspected undead.
So do you just transform in the city?
Outside of the city.
And then you go in it
Sometimes.
as your. Don't you kill other people?
Not usually.
Just vampires?
Yeah. I have a knack for it. What can I say? Look, I know it doesn't make sense to you now. You're new. But, you'll go the same way they all do.
What do you mean?
You'll slip up, and pretty soon you'll have a body count following you through the centuries. You won't think anything of it.
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I'm sure there are ways to. I haven't killed anyone.
How
You
long
know?
have you been a
I don't.
vampire?
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months. How long's your friend that killed you been a vampire?
200 some years.
Still messing up. Odds aren't looking good for you. It's not your fault. I'm sure you were a good person when you were alive.
I, have you killed anyone that's not a vampire?
Nope.
Do you know for sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay, so pretty sure isn't like 100%. So
I don't do this alone.
there's more werewolf hunting vampires.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely more werewolves. There's at least a few of my pack that share my interests.
Wow.
You stepped into a big world.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like that. I don't think stepped in is the right phrase.
We're dragged in, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that works better. Have you ever met a vampire that you liked?
Sure.
You didn't kill them?
Oh no, I did kill them. But I respected them. Some I even enjoy their company. You know, till time is right.
You don't feel bad about that?
No.
How?
It's pretty easy. I mean, I've never met a vampire that had a clean slate.
I do.
For now.
I'm not gonna kill anyone.
I know you think that.
No, I know it. I'm not going to. I know I won't.
I'm sure the first time will crush you. You'll think about it every time you go to sleep. You'll put all these safeguards in place and swear it'll never happen again. Another decade passes, maybe 2. You slip up again. This time it's easier. Pretty soon it's a mild annoyance.
Oh. No, it's not gonna be like that.
It's not.
For me. I'm not.
Look, it's not a personality thing. It's what you are. You can't deny it. You can't get rid of it.
I
We're both hunters, kid. What's it like for you to be around people these days?
haven't really been around anyone.
Why is that?
Everyone's just been brought to me. Just taking things slow.
Brought to you. Sacrificial lambs.
It's not what it's like.
What is it like? Does mommy stop you from hurting them?
I don't think I need to explain any of this to you. I feel like you're just gonna have something to say about everything that I say, so
I mean, you don't have to explain it to me. I'll trade you, though.
what will you trade?
You tell me what it's like for you, I'll tell you what it's like for me.
What is like for you?
Being a werewolf. Hunting.
Um, I don't like, the whole idea of it. Drinking blood and the whole risk of hurting people. I so I've refused to really leave, go anywhere. It's just better that way, and everything's been working out fine. Occasionally, once about once a week maybe she will bring someone, but otherwise I just drink from blood bags. And
What happens when she brings someone?
they want to be there, at least, that's how it seems. And they I'm still working out, I guess, what method, what process I feel comfortable in. I haven't really figured that out yet. But yeah, each time is just kind of an attempt to a new approach, or just trying to figure it out. It's always, I don't know, it's hard. It's like I try to fight it as hard as I can, and I do, and it makes the whole process really uncomfortable until the last couple of seconds, like right before I begin to drink. Those last seconds, it's terrifying because it takes over, just being so hungry. And I don't like that feeling, because then once I start, I feel like I don't want to stop. I don't like feeling like that, and that's why I don't leave the house. I don't want to. I don't want to feel like that and not be able to stop, be alone,
And what happens if you never stop feeling like that?
try not to think about it.
Gonna have to at some
But
point.
it's also the thing that I think about all the time. I guess part of me is just hoping that I don't actually make it long enough to figure out, you know? Maybe I'll meet a werewolf like you.
Maybe. If you're lucky, you'll die by the sun or something.
I So what about you? What's it like for you?
Well, when it started, it's a little stressful. Couldn't really remember what happened. But, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months in, I started to be able to piece together what happened during the night. Now I can remember it perfectly. It's like I don't even change at all, brain-wise. Feels like me the whole night through. When I started, I couldn't really tell. I mean, I could tell other werewolves all the time. That was easy. I don't know. It's a weird spidey sense. But the only time I could tell when there were vampires around was on the full moon. I could smell it. Now I can smell it all the time. Every time there's one around.
What does a vampire smell like to you?
Death and nothing. It's like an absence. Everything smells like something, except vampires. It's like you're not even there. Just a shadow. Hell, I mean, even ghosts smell like something.
They do?
Yeah.
What do they smell like?
It's hard to describe. Laundry? Like mildewy laundry? Ever leave your clothes in the washer for like a few days?
Yeah.
That's what they smell like.
Huh. Never would have guessed. Do you meet a lot of vampires?
Define a lot.
What do you do when you find them? If it's not a full moon?
Depends on how I'm feeling and how, if I met someone like you, I could probably take you out. Full moon or not. Older people, I'll wait, hang around. Get to know them a little bit. Get to know their movements and stuff. Make it easier on myself later. You said you wanted to be prepared for this world. I'm just trying to give you the info.
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty.
Who knows? You might be able to fight me off on a normal day. Might be more than you look.
I don't want to risk it.
Don't want to risk it. Risk what? Hurting me?
Risk you killing me. I'd rather not ever meet you.
Well, hope you're lucky.
That I don't like that. I hope I'm lucky too. I'm not gonna be leaving my house anytime soon. That was already in the plan, but now I really don't want to bump into any werewolves ever. No offense.
None taken.
You've been nice to hang out with as a person, just not, you know.
Well, it's possible staying in your house will keep you safe. Anonymity is a facade, though, in today's day and age. You seem young. Didn't they teach you, like, cyber safety in school?
Yeah, they did. I guess I didn't really think about it until now.
I think you should assume the worst in people. Maybe it'll help you live longer.
I feel like you're probably right.
I'm sorry this happened to you, kid. I'm sure you were sweet.
Yeah. I mean, thanks. Thanks. I don't know. Maybe if I wasn't a vampire, we would be friends. But
Maybe.
hopefully this is the first and only time I ever see you or any other werewolves. Or any supernatural people. I really don't want to meet anybody in person. Just I feel like maybe the more people you know, the messier everything is.
Yes. It's going to be hard to not.
Yeah.
We all find each other. Which is good sometimes. I'm sure you'll find some other vampires to talk to. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I guess. Do you have a pack?
Yeah.
Is it big? Like,
It
do you know
varies in
everybody in it?
size.
Are you close?
Yeah, we're like brothers. Met in college, most of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you werewolves when you met?
No.
No. Well, okay, so when did you get turned into a werewolf?
I was 18.
Okay, and you got scratched by an animal? That's what you said?
Well, I got scratched by a werewolf.
Well, yeah, but, you know, where?
In college.
In college, like on your college campus? Like,
Technically, it was
I feel like
off
there's more.
campus.
Technically, what?
Technically, it was off campus.
Okay. So, you were in college during the time that you got infected. I don't know what the proper term is.
Yeah. Semantics. Infected's fine. It was a choice, sort of.
Choice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you were able to decide for yourself.
I think so. I don't regret it.
That's good. So you and your college friends met a werewolf together and decided to become one? Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. I just
Me and my college friends decided to join a group that offered us a chance to be a werewolf.
wow.
What are you laughing at?
I just feel like that's not the kind of origin story anyone ever thinks of when they think of, you know, werewolf's beginnings.
Werewolves are pack animals. Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. It also makes sense that you chose it just after talking to you. Um, but wow. Did every did all of your friends, do they like it too?
Most of them. A few people
Huh.
less stoked about it as time goes by, but we all make choices we regret, right? Bet
Yeah.
you regret your one night stand.
Yeah. Yes.
You gonna use this app again?
I don't know. Maybe. I take a break from it though.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I said sorry if I turned you off from it.
No, it's fine. It's just this was a lot, and not in any of the ways I was expecting it to be. So
What were you expecting it to be?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess a part of me was expecting that I would feel a little better leaving the conversation than I did entering it, and I don't. Not that I've definitely learned things from you, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I feel pretty not so great.
I think for people like you, it's probably best to just expect that you're not going to feel better. Lower your expectations a little bit.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I spooked you. I'm sure you might have another pleasant conversation if you tried again. Somebody else. A little more, your vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try it again sometime. I hope that you are able to find future pack members.
Thanks. We have
Yeah.
a pretty steady stream of recruits. If you do try this again, can I give you a tip?
Okay.
There's a lot of things you can tell about people from what you see in their background, from what they reveal about themselves, the way they talk even, if you got a close enough ear, but I don't know how many people pay attention to that as much as I do. This server gives you anonymity online, but I know where your shirt's from. I can place your accent. I know you haven't left since you died, so probably have a pretty good guess of where that is.
If you know these things and can figure that out, why are you telling me?
You just died. You haven't killed anybody yet. Maybe I feel a little bad for you. Maybe I want a head start. We're out of time, though.
Well, I
It's been
appreciate
fun.
it.
Bye.
Bye.